Hello YouTube, Luna here with one more top 10. I have two more coming up, so don't you go anywhere. If you've seen the previous top 10 and the previous suggestion videos and all that, well, you're probably not going anywhere. Do you have a life, madam or sir? Good for you then. Also, the background music may be particularly loud, but it's because I love Disney films. I own none of this music. Yeah. Let's go. Number 10 of my top movies of all time. Mickey's House of Villains. It's a great little film. I personally have it on my Netflix list because I still watch that. I still feel like they should not have canceled the show, but that's their decision. It is a clip show, and it is Halloween themed. Partially through the show, Mickey and the gang are booted out of the place because Disney villains feel like they need the spotlight. Eventually they're all like, hey, yeah, we take the place back, and it's all pretty rad, and they wrap it up and all that. And Donald still hasn't found a scary costume that no one else has done. That's basically his whole shtick for the entire show. It's cool. Number 9 is Corpse Bride. I think that this movie was really good. It would have gotten higher if I didn't love so many movies. Basically, if you have not seen it, this guy keeps stuttering on his wedding vows and messes up because he's clumsy and forgetful and all that. He's out there in the woods practicing his wedding vows, and he messes up a good bit, and he accidentally marries a corpse. Through a bunch of crazy shenanigans to get back, and she's singing, and skeletons are singing, and he's singing, and chicks are singing. There's a lot of singing. And he grows closer to Emily, which is the dead chick he married. And after, all this stuff that happens, this guy that's trying to steal her money because he has none, and she's like, yeah, we're trying to marry you because money, it's craziness. There are dead guys and Johnny Depp, and it's pretty cool. Speaking of Tim Burton films, which that was one of, number 8, Nightmare Before Christmas. This movie will hold a special place in my heart because, well, Nightmare Before Christmas. It's pretty awesome. It's got a lot of singing, and if you love that... Sorry, the advertisements are loud. If you like that, I suggest Nightmare Revisited. It's an album where a bunch of awesome artists cover the songs. There's only one that comes out bad, and I can't remember which one it was, but besides that, it's really, really good. Also, I am so sorry, I tripped up. Number 7, Dragon Ball Z, Broly the Super Saiyan, Legendary Super Saiyan. This is just another crazy shenanigan that the guys in Dragon Ball Z go through. Fight this legendary Super Saiyan, and Goku screams to get power, and everyone gives him power, and Vegeta's like, you're not gonna do it, and he's like, fine. This isn't any way professional, but I highly suggest it because it's really cool. Onwards to number 6, which is Paranorman. Paranorman was a really great film. I loved it because, well, I love movies that are that style of animation. Beautiful, and you could actually poke them if you were on set. You could poke Norman. You could poke Agatha. You could poke everyone. It's just an interesting little idea that you could go on set and interact with the characters, even though they're, clay. I just like it. Speaking of films like that, by the same creators of Paranorman, which technically this one was first, so it's the creators of this, Coraline. Pardon me. Coraline is a similar film where this girl goes through a door, she goes to her other mother, which she didn't know she had. She's actually a chick that's kidnapped 3 kids, and they're dead, and you gotta get their eyes back because they're button eyes now. It's creepy, but it's so delightful. It's not anyway musical like Nightmare Before Christmas, and Paranorman wasn't either, but it's just a really great film. I'm sorry that I'm zipping through this. I just have so much energy. I have one more list to create, one more list to do. My next one should be slower, but it's anime themed, so I don't know if all of you are going to understand that. Number 4 is a film that me and my mom both love and enjoy. Breakfast Club. It's a movie about a bunch of teens, detention all day on Saturday, got the jock, and you got just your group of stereotypical high schoolers of all the different stereotypes. Basically, they become buddies, and pairings don't work the way you think they're gonna. Gothic girl ends up with the jock, the preppy girl ends up with the rebel, nerd's alone, because he's forever alone, and he's really awkward. But it's a really great film. I know some of the lines just because my mom won't stop quoting it. Besides that, it's pretty great. Number 3 shows the inner geek in me. Harry Potter, Order of the Phoenix. This one's my favorite of the series, so I put this one at number 5. It's movie number 5. It's number 3 on my list. Now, I would have chosen number 1 because it's where it all started, but for some reason, I just prefer Order of the Phoenix. Not sure why. Number 2 is just... If not for number 1, it would have been my favorite movie to exist. I've had the others on here, but that'd take up space. Pirates of the Caribbean, Curse of the Black Pearl. Oh yeah. It's one of my favorite movies. I love it. It's just... I don't know, it's undescribably amazing. And now, number 1. This is my most favorite movie to exist. Of all the movies I've seen, and that's a lot, I love this one the most. I will watch this multiple times. I will watch this for hours on end, over and over. Final Fantasy VII Advent Children. It's a movie based after the game Final Fantasy VII. It's got all the characters, and it's so beautiful. If you're into Kingdom Hearts, the guy who voiced Axel voices a similar acting character and a similar looking character named Reno. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. I'm sorry if I said it wrong. So that is something for you. It's got its funny moments, it's got its fighting, it's got something for everyone. It's got the cutesy character, it's got the corny character, you got the adorable little Lolita character, you've the guy who's got emotional problems he gets over, you got his Biba, his girlfriend, they're not official, but they totally are. You got the dead ghosts that are pushing him on and being like, you can do it. It's got a little bit of everything. It's like Guardians of the Galaxy. That would have made it on my list, but I want to have things on here that are out on DVD and everything. That totally would have been number 2. Everything would have been bumped down. And my honorable mention is The Avengers. It is a great film. As you can see by my list, I'm a giant nostalgic geek. Oh well. My next list will be top 10 anime theme songs. If you don't care about that, my next list will be top 10 Disney songs. If you don't care much about either, well, wait, sometime soon I'll make something else of some different content. And stuff. I'm listening to Disney music. Good for me. Anyway, see you in the next episode of whatever I'm doing. Hi.